Yo, how's it going? Back again with another story. If you're enjoying the stories, yo, please do let me know in the comment which has been your favourite story so far. Quick little catch up if you don't know already. I'm Jake Warner, singer-songwriter, hashtag entertainer of the century now. Doing my best to be as active as possible, and I'm a storyteller naturally, and so I felt like this playlist on YouTube was the best way to get my personality across whilst I'm working on music and all kinds of other bits on the side. I can dash a quick story in once a week every Friday, so subscribe if you're enjoying the stories, subscribe if you're not enjoying the stories and just ignore them and crack on with the other videos. Quick little side note, I'm a bit excited. I got a new guitar. Well, quite frankly, I got it because it looks cool. I've never actually used an electric guitar before. I hope it's similar to an acoustic guitar because I can play that one. Okay. Anyway, let's crack on with today's story. The day I jumped off a train in Thailand. Now this story is a super exciting one. It's super I jumped off a train, damn it. So yo, this was in 2016. So me and my girlfriend Sally Jane, we fancied a little getaway. So we found ourselves in Thailand. We were traveling about, doing what you do in Thailand. It got to the point where we were on a night train. Now travel in Thailand is super cheap. We decided it was better to travel during the night so we didn't waste any time. We're only there for 2 weeks. The thing is about Thailand is not many people speak English outside of Bangkok. Even in Bangkok it's a little bit sketchy. Once we left Bangkok, we found that we kind of had to guess. There was a lot of hand actions, there was a lot of kind of acting things, a bit of charades going on. Thai charades, I'll have you know, is not an easy game. So anyway, we're cracking on with the Thai charades. We found ourselves in a train station. We needed to get from A to B, which was about an 8-hour journey. In Euston, or in Victoria Station, or in any station in the UK, you've got this digital board which tells you if there's a train, what platform it's on, what time it's supposed to arrive. In Thailand, nah, there's just a whiteboard, and every now and then, some sleepy looking Thai person would just come over, rub something off with his elbow, and just write on a new time. And I was thinking, is this really reliable information? Who knows? So we arrived, and it turns out our train was delayed by 2 hours. So I was thinking, 2 hours? A long time to be delayed. But I'm only guessing it's delayed by 2 hours because nobody spoke English to tell us it was delayed. So we thought, you know what? 2 hours later, this dusty, rusty, musty, this old ass train rocks up. It's huge, super long. We get on and we look for our seats. Now it's just curtains all the way down. It's a sleeper train. So the idea is you sleep on a train overnight, but no one's explaining to us how many stops there are on a train. It's 2 hours delayed, so is it going to make up the time? Are we going to still arrive at, you know, this certain time in the morning? Who knows? So we find our bed. We're laying down and thinking, you know what, I'll set my alarm so that the time that we're supposed to arrive in this place, I'll wake up and see if we've arrived there. So anyway, we go to sleep. Gets to 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, my alarm goes off. Look around. I think, nah, the train's still moving. I get the maps out on my phone. I see, yo, we're miles away from where we need to be. I'm gonna just go back to sleep and I'll wake up in my own time. Go back to sleep. 2 hours later, yo. 2 hours later, I just wake up naturally and the train stopped. There's a bit of rustling going on outside. I'm thinking, the blast are we? Look outside, the train's at a platform. I think, yo, quickly get my phone out, like tired eyes right now. I'm squinting at my phone thinking, let me just check where we are. The blue dot that tells you where we are is in the place where we need to be. I was like, Sally, get up. She's like, what? Then I've got washing. We've hung all our socks and pants hanging up around the curtains, around our bed and everything. I go, yo, leave the socks, get your shoes on and run to the end of the carriage. By this time, the train, it starts pulling away. I'm thinking, no, we've got to get off now, quick. So Sally, she just grabs her bag. She starts waddling down, nudging people with her elbows, waking everyone up on the whole carriage. She gets to the end, she goes, yo, Jake, the train's moving. I say, yo, Sally, just jump off the train. She's like, are you sure? Yeah, do it. So she jumps off the train. I grab my bag and whatever we've got left. I leave the socks and the pants, I'll leave them behind. So I'm waddling up, nudging everyone to get on my elbows. I get to the end, the train's moving. I just dive off the train. Yo, we're off the train, we've made it onto the platform. We're high-fiving, yes, we did it. Then, the train stops. Then you got police running towards you. Got the what do you call him? The pilot of the train? The driver. Is it the driver? I don't know. The driver comes running at us with the torch. You got police coming from this side. As it turns out, I was just getting a bit excited, and with my squinty eyes, I thought that we'd arrived in the place where we needed to be. We were still a good hour away from where we needed to be. I was kind of glad that they ran at us with the torches, but what that meant was we had to get back on the train, a few carriages back, and then walk through the whole train, back to our pants and socks, back to to our bed and apologised to everybody. Sorry, because we woke everybody up. And there's a couple American girls that have been standing there watching the whole thing from the end, just watching it all happen. They didn't offer to help. They didn't throw us our pants and socks off after us. They just watched us from this all with their smug faces. So when we got back on the train, sitting back on our beds, panting, they just turned to us and go, too soon? But an hour later, somebody actually came by and said, hey, wake up, your stop's now. If they'd have just told us right at the beginning, someone's gonna come by and wake you up, we would have avoided all of this kerfuffle. So yo, heads up, if you do go to Thailand, you do happen to travel on a sleeper train, and you happen to be given no information whatsoever, just so you know, you don't need to set an alarm. Somebody will come and wake you up. Yo, that's it for this week's story. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, and remember, April 19th, Catch Me is being released on all platforms. Use the link in the description to pre-save / pre-order it if you don't know about it already. Lots of love, I'll see you next time.
Wasting my time, cause I don't need to know, cause now it's time for me to go. You got me stuck on repeat, telling a story to everyone I meet. Call me Jack and Nori, I hope I'm not bored.